Hello everyone, it's Thomas here, and welcome back to another Ask video. Now let's go ahead and answer these questions for today. The first question is from Kimberly Martin. Opinion on Billy? I would say he's funny. I first met him on the episode called Don't Be Silly Billy. The next question is from Julie. Why are you mediocre to the episode Buzzy Bees? Because I just don't find it very interesting episode. I prefer James Goes Buzz Buzz better than this. But to anyone who likes Buzzy Bees, that's fine with me. The next question is from Thomas MLP. Did you got lifted by a claw in Day of the Diesel's leaked footage? I sure did, and it was scary. The next question is from Strong Freight Engine 73. Hello, Thomas. Name's Gregory. Nice to meet you, Gregory. If Spencer wasn't calling all engines, do you think that he would insult the Diesels as well as you and the other Steamies? I would say yes. What's your opinion on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Good show. The next question is from Boyd Arlo. Have you and James raced to the station in Reds vs. Blues? Yes, we did, and it was fun. It kind of reminds me of me and Bertie having a race. The next question is from James. What's your opinion on Trainboy75 the Thomas and Friends MLP Fan 2K9? I would say he was a great YouTuber. The next question is from Mason Green PC5NS. What's your opinion on being Percy where Gordon crashes into the buffers? I have no thoughts about Gordon crash into the buffers. The next question is from S Green 1635. Why do you hate the episode Thomas's Frosty Friend? Because I found that episode to be terrible, and this is where the episode when I was thinking about the snowman was real, but it turns out it was a balloon. And I found that episode to be abysmal. And I don't find it very interesting. And I know some people really do not like this episode. But to anyone who likes this episode, I can handle your opinion. The next question is from KaiCH2CF. Why did Daisy pull Annie and Clarabelle in the episode The Rail Car and the Coaches? Well, that's probably because Daisy can have more space. So that way Annie and Clarabelle can have one of Daisy's more passengers. Even though Annie and Clarabelle are my coaches. The next question is from Mason Green. Did you got covered in sticky taffy? I sure did, and it was sticky. The next question is from Mason G. Why are you mediocre to the episode Thomas and the Dragon? Because I just don't find it very interesting, and because the episode were the scene when I got really scared of a dragon. I rather prefer Thomas, Percy, and the dragon better than this. And I found that episode to be terrible. Well, not terrible, but I found that to be mediocre. The next question is from Thomas the Parody Maker B5U. Have you and Spencer raced in Topped Off Thomas? Yes, we did. The next question is from Sabrina Green. Have you got scrapped in Smelter Scrap Engine by Jeremy Crispo? If that was a dream, then yes. And it was scary. If I get scrapped, that will be the end of me. The next question is from Thomas the Tank Engine Product and 7F. What's your first appearance in All Engines Go? A Thomas promise. Even though I don't care about All Engines Go nowadays since it ended, which is back in 2025. That was when All Engines Go has ended after the 80th anniversary. But even though I don't talk about All Engines Go nowadays, since as of right now. James also asked, has Oliver crashed into a turntable and Oliver owns up? Yes. The next question is from Percy. Why are you neutral to the special Marvelous Machinery? Because I found Marvelous Machinery special to be interesting and to be alright. But to anyone who don't like this special, I'm fine with your opinions. The next question is from Bort Arlo. Why do you find the episode Thomas and the Statue to be mediocre? Because that was the episode where I get so boastful about my statue. But it turns out it makes everyone very jealous and it makes everyone very cross, of course. I rather prefer James taking my role instead of me. And I also became out of character in this. The next question is from Mason Green. Has Percy been in the main character in Day of the Diesels and Tale of the Brave? He sure has. The next question is from Miles Green. Do you know people missed JAR 111S? Yes, I do know that. And last but not least, we have yours from Mason Green. Why are you neutral to the episode Slippy Sodor? Because I found that episode to be alright, despite I don't like the funnel what I was wearing. If you don't know what it is, it's a funny funnel. That since my old funnel was cracked and I had to be fitted with a funny funnel, then the other engines started laughing at me. But as of right now, I found that episode to be alright. But to anyone who likes or dislikes this episode, that's fine. Well, everyone, that's all the questions that we got here for today. If you have more questions for me, feel free to send your questions in the comments, and feel free to like and subscribe for more videos and posts. And I will see you next time in the next video.